if evolution is fake, then explain this. How did we get white people from black people? Let's decode it on a level that shakes the whole room. 1. Start with the part they never teach. All humans started as black. Not metaphorically, but biologically. If you remove evolution, you still can't remove melanin. You can't remove sun. You can't remove geography. You can't remove genetics responding to environment. Even the Bible they clutch says the first humans were made from the dust of the earth. What color is the dirt in Africa? Red, brown, black, not beige. So even their religion testifies without wanting to. 2. Melanin is not skin tone. It's a survival system. Black skin didn't just appear because it's cute. It appeared because Africa sits under the strongest UV radiation on the planet. Melanin protects DNA, organs, and fertility. It is literally a shield. White skin is not an upgrade. It's a mutation caused by survival in low UV environments. Take melanin away from Africa, and it kills you. Take melanin to Northern Europe, and the body reduces it to absorb more vitamin D. This isn't evolution theory. This is biology responding to environment. The same way your pupils shrink in light, or your body sweats when you're hot. Nature adapts. 3. So what happens when black bodies leave the equator? Your ancestors who migrated out of Africa didn't suddenly turn white overnight. It took thousands of years of low sunlight, cold climates, less UV exposure, a vitamin D crisis, genetic mutations favoring lighter skin. Over time, the genes that produced less melanin survived better, not because white skin is superior, but because it was useful in that specific cold environment. Environment shapes biology, not because of evolution needing a belief, but because your body will always fight to survive. 4. Melanin reduction is not just about skin, it's about the entire system. When melanin reduces in the skin, it also reduces in hair, eyes, hormonal systems, immune response, nervous system chemistry. This is why straight hair appears, heat retention. Blue-green eyes appear, melanin reduction in iris. Pale skin appears, narrow noses appear, warming cold air before it hits lungs. Every feature they think is race is just environmental adaptation. The original template was black. 5. The proof is in the genetics, not the textbooks. Science already proved. Every non-African group carries African DNA first. White people have fewer genetic variations, which means they came later. Albinism and melanin mutation genes exist naturally in black populations. The oldest skeletons on Earth? Black. The first Homo sapiens? Black. The oldest mitochondrial DNA? Black woman. Even the mutation that causes white skin can be traced back to a single African ancestor whose gene expression changed in Europe. White people came from us, not the other way around. 6. So if evolution is fake, explain why every trait matches climate, not race. Why are Scandinavians pale? Why are Africans dark? Why are noses narrow in cold regions? Why are noses broad in hot ones? Why is curly hair dominant in humid heat? Why is straight hair dominant in cold, dry regions? The environment doesn't lie. The genes don't lie. Only people do. 7. The deepest truth, whiteness is not an origin. It is an adaptation. Blackness is the default, the original, the blueprint of humanity. White skin is simply humanity wearing a winter coat. 8. But here's the real part people avoid. If evolution is fake, then whiteness is even more proof Africa is the source. Because if people didn't evolve, then that means all humans were created in one place. And that place, archaeologically, genetically, historically, is Africa. So the only way to get white people without evolution is this: Black people moved into a cold, low-sun environment. Their melanin reduced for survival over generations, and the phenotype changed. That is evolution. They're just scared to use the word. 9. Melanin is ancient. Pale skin is recent. That's the real timeline. Black people, 300,000 plus years. White people, approximately 8,000 to 10,000 years. That's not opinion. That's anthropology. White people are a young branch of a very old tree. 10. So when someone says evolution is fake, respond like this. If evolution is fake, explain how black people, the first humans, produced every other phenotype on Earth. Explain how every mutation lines up perfectly with climate and migration. Explain why no ancient white skeletons exist before Africans migrated north. Explain why white people carry African DNA but Africans don't carry theirs. Make them do the math. The truth is simple. Black people didn't come from anybody. Everybody came from us.